Alright, so this is basically how I would recommend you to apply decals. Basic for any other decals, but this is mainly for small ones. It's not for bigger ones. Well, it's practically almost the same thing for bigger ones, except there's just a little bit more involved. I'll make a video on bigger decals later in the future, but just for right now, I'm going to be showing you how to apply a smaller decal to your car that you order from me or anywhere else. But first, one thing that does make whenever you order one from me, now I have been folding the excess paper over on the back, and if you can see right here, it's been peeled back a little bit. You're going to receive it like that. So first you'd want to turn it to the back, peel that up, and what that's there for is to kind of help transfer tape from peeling off of the backing so it doesn't mess up your decal. And yes, I do have that stuff peeled up with just a little bit, so it'll help you out whenever you're removing it, so you don't have to spend so much extra time to remove them. But doing this, it does add extra time. I'd rather be able to get the decal to you and it looks just fine, it hasn't been messed up within the shipping process, because this thing just peels off and it peels off on the envelope or something. So this will help make sure you get your decal right, but it does add a little extra time. What I've already done is mark the middle right here on the roll bar, well, the roll cage, so where it's the middle lined up perfectly, and I also have this thing marked, as you can see right here, with a marker. So that's one thing that you'd want to do, so you can have it lined up easier instead of having to eye it, because it makes whole things a whole lot easier. It lines up perfectly, because I've messed up a few times because of that. Okay, alright, I got it all peeled off now. So basically, what you're going to want to do is just peel this thing off right here. You want to go back over it with a squeegee, or you can use your own, or you can even use your credit card. Just wrap it up in some kind of microfiber towel or paper towel, your choice. Microfiber works better because it's just better. Then you slowly want to peel this thing off. Okay, if it comes off like that, you just go back over, push down on it. You'd go over it with a squeegee one more time. Open it back up, because what I tried to do was peel the W. You give this thing, put this thing at an angle and just pull off. It helps, just help kind of guide it on there. Now it's just picking up the whole tape. There we go. All right, slow with it. It's slow enough to where you can just peel it off without missing any letters on there. The one thing you don't want to try to do is get this thing to touch something else, or even touch it, because the oils on your skin will transfer over onto it and it'll mess it up. It'll make it not last as long as it normally would. One second. I skipped a step right there. Okay, to prepare this thing, what you want to do is get some kind of cleaner. What I'm using for this is some window cleaner, because it's got the gloss finish. It has been powder coated. So I'm just going to get all the pollen and stuff, because like right now it's spring pollen is very bad. So what you want to do is just use a microfiber towel, because it helps prevent scratches. What you want to do is clean it off to help kind of get any oils or anything off. Get you this clean surface, and I wiped off my mark. Okay, well, I wiped off my mark, so I'm going to have to go back, put another one on there. So basically, all I do is get a clean surface like that, and then what I recommend after that, I recommend it. I would not say you have to do it. What you're going to do is you're going to put the isopropyl alcohol on there, which this one's 91%. It's basically the same stuff you use to help with cuts and stuff like that. But you just want just a little bit, just to kind of help get any kind of residue from the cleaner or your fingers or anything on there. Just helps remove it. So you're left with a completely clean and fresh surface. So now we are oil free. If there's any oils or anything off, it'll take it off, and also it'll evaporate all the alcohol off of it, so you'll be just fine with it. Okay, so now I'll have it remarked. I'm going to go back in here and finish peeling this thing off. So next, all you want to do is get it kind of lined up and centered. Okay. Dang it, you do not want to do what I just did. That right there is a big no-no. You don't want to do that. It's always great when you have a helping hand that kind of help you do this. Alright, perfect. There we go. So, usually whenever you use decal, I'm using it on the roll cage, so I got a round surface right here. But normally, like whenever you put on like a window or something, it's going to be flat surface. So what you're going to want to do is take the squeegee or your credit card and go back over it real good. Just scrape it on there before you remove the tape. So I don't have my squeegee here, and anyway, squeegee wouldn't really work too well with this. So I'm just going to go back over it with my hand since it's got a curve to it and the squeegee doesn't. Just go over it with my hand real good. I kind of messed up a little bit too high over here. So after that, you just peel it off. So you rub it in real good. Make sure you try to get especially like the smaller areas, you try to get that as best as you can. Just peel it right off. Alright, so that's that. And something I also recommend is, like, since actually right after you did that, take your cleaner, whatever you're using, go back over it, because it helps kind of put a little layer or something on top of it. It kind of help, like in the little cracks, like there are the grooves, it'll help put something in there that kind of help it from pulling up. It just kind of gives another protection. Hopefully y'all like this video. Like, subscribe, comment if you like my channel, if you like my content, and I'll keep posting. I'll try to post once a week, every week, and I will see y'all guys later.